Welcome to the Our Team Podcast, powered by eXp Realty. Are you an agent looking to level up? Are you someone looking to buy or sell real estate? Fantastic. This is the show for you.
Welcome to the Our Team Podcast. I'm Brian Auer, and it's going to be a nice one today. And I'm not just talking about the weather, because we've had some spectacular Southern California weather. But I wanted to jump right in it like we usually do. You notice we don't do a lot of little chit chat, Mr. Producer. We just kind of get right into it. I wanted to talk about something that I've been going over with my team about, something that is just kind of a best practice, if you will, if you want to have some good content going out there and you don't want to kind of stress over it. We have been discussing this and kind of brainstorming and I don't know if brainstorming is masterminding. Masterminding is really what we've been doing, and it's basically 5 steps to a successful pathway to kind of like, constant posting, relevant posting, and it's the type of posting that will cause you, or really force you to do certain steps after that, which will inadvertently keep you out there doing all kinds of content creation and really providing value. So I have found that, and I'm sure you have found the same, most of the time that I hear people talk about, I just don't do a lot of social media. It's because they don't know what to post, or they overthink it. I do the same thing. I overthink it. In fact, I'm in the process of building up my YouTube channel, and for the first 10 videos, it took me like, oh my gosh, I think it took 10 weeks to do 10 videos, and now I can do 10 videos in one day, because it's just, you just gotta flex that muscle, and get over it. Same thing with posting, on social media, whatever your social media is of choice. We all kind of have our favorites. I'm not sure, maybe it's my age. I ended up just being more of a YouTube and a Facebook guy. A lot of my friends that are younger are doing Instagram. And then I have a lot of agents that are friends that are complete idiots, and they're doing TikTok. Just kidding. But not really. But I am kidding. But no, I'm not kidding. But anyway, I think whatever you're comfortable with, you just got to do it, right? So let's get right into it. Most of you that are listening to the podcast on a regular basis are using some type of CRM. Wouldn't you agree that most people have a CRM? I mean, if you're in this business and you're selling real estate, you have some type of a customer management system.
Right. If you don't have one, you're behind the times.
You're behind the times, or you're definitely behind everything. You cannot grow a business, a real estate business, without just that first level of organization, having a contact management system.
But big business uses it too.
Absolutely. Everyone does. I mean, we are going around town and showcasing a lot of local businesses just to give back, and you'd be surprised how many people, I mean, every business that we go to, even if it's just like, we just went to a place called The Mercantile. I mean, the first thing he wanted me to do is sign up for their newsletter, or their receive 20% off your next visit by just providing your email. You're creating a list. You're creating some type of an ecosystem for your business, right? You have to have that. So understand that most of the CRMs that you have some form of a front-facing website or something like that, a landing page, what have you, where you can post blogs. You can do that. KVCore, you can post blogs on that. I believe almost every quality real estate IDX style website that is tied to the lead management system allows you the ability to post a blog, a little something out there. So what I would suggest you do is, step one, post a blog on your website. And it could be on the landing page part of it. It could be maybe your CRM site actually has a blog channel. KV Core has a blog channel. If you don't see KV Core's blog channel, it's because you haven't produced a blog yet. You have to produce one first, and then you'll see the tab showing up on your website. That's a different class. We can teach that later. But if you use ChatGPT or a number of the different AI tools that we have, you can actually create a list of hot topics, like how to sell your home fast, or how to get top dollar, or best ways to stage your home before taking photos. Maybe you want to really focus or key in on buyers, especially now with all the NAR changes. Maybe you're going to do a series of blog posts on the importance of having a good, strong buyer's agent, and maybe do a list of all the things that a buyer's agent does, right? So you can come up with all of these really good ideas to put out there to the world, and you can use ChatGPT to help you put that content together. And then you just create the blog, get it out there, and then so that's step one. You're done. I mean, you can actually do that in minutes. Eric, when we did this live. I believe it took us about, because I want to be honest here, I believe it took us about 3 minutes to do a nice blog post with all the content, a couple of photos, getting it out there, put links in there. It took about 3 minutes. I always tell people, oh, you can do it in 30 seconds. You can do most of it in 30 seconds, but it might take you about 3 minutes. So you got step one done. You've got your blog out there. Then you move into step two, and that is you distribute that blog link via email. So now you have a really cool piece of content to put out there to your email list. So now you're not just putting out there, hey, do you want to buy a house? You're providing information. You're providing, great content. You're actually providing value. And that is one thing that you have to do if you're going to be in this business and you're going to stand out above the crowd and you want to be top of mind, then you should be giving. And if that's not your thing, you just want to, run with a lead, sell a house, and just kind of, if that's your deal, things are going to get really tough for you. You have to come from a place of contribution. And so when you create an email and you put it out there, and you either put a link in your email to your blog post, which will drive them to your landing page, or you just copy the whole thing and put it out there as content. Either way, it's a great way to establish contact with your database without, it's a soft touch. It's not hitting them in the face with, I want to sell you a home. I want to sell you a home. Wouldn't you agree?
Soft side is always better than no side.
The soft side. It's the same with ice cream, right? Soft serve is always...
Soft serve is better than hard serve.
That's right. The third thing you're going to do is you're going to record a video all around whatever you came up with for your blog post. So just do a talking head thing like we're doing right here. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, then we film these podcasts. So this could be literally your studio where you're talking about, hey guys, today I want to talk to you about 5 things that will help you sell your house much faster than the competition. And I'm going to give you 3 suggestions that will help you avoid 11 pitfalls. Whatever. I think you get it. But you whatever your step 1 was creating the blog on the page, you're now going to do step 3, which is record a video about that. And the best thing to do is just put it out there if you have a YouTube channel, then just keep it on your YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel and you haven't really started to build that yet, that's okay. You can put the video out there and put it out there unlisted. It doesn't need to be a listed video. Put it out there as unlisted. And that way, the only people that can see that are the people that you send the link to. They click on that link, it goes right to just your video. So that's another way of getting that content out there. But if you do put it out there on YouTube, and it's going to be some of your content, then you can also send out an email to your audience, and you can put a link instead of or you could put I don't want to get too technical here, but there's ways of doing advanced setting emails where you can put a link in the email and it will just populate the YouTube, not just it won't just show a link, it'll actually put a text box or a video box, what have you, with your thumbnail. And so you can experiment with that too. But again, it's another way to get that blog post out there. The fourth thing is to share it on social media. And so that's Facebook, Instagram, what have you. You've now created a blog, you've distributed it to your email list, now you're recording a video, you have social media assets now, so you can either put the video out there, or if it's too long, then forget about that, just put a link to it, or maybe put you can also put a link on Facebook to the blog post to drive people back to your landing page. All kinds of ways to just get the message out using different channels. So don't forget about social media. And then the fifth thing is to just follow up with as many people that you know are watching that content with a text message. So it gives you a reason to say, hey, last week I sent out a video to all of my favorite past clients about this, and this. I want to make sure you got that. What did you think? Sometimes I'll even do like I did today. I shared a video that I just did with some team members that I really trust, and I said, "What do you think of this?" I just put a video out. Give me your opinion on this. So that could be a great way to touch your database, is to say, "Hey, I wanted to make sure you got that. I also wanted your opinion on it. I want to make my videos better and better for my clients, my audience, things like that." So that's really all I wanted to share. I don't want anybody to overthink what's going on with this whole thing. If you just purpose in your heart to do at least one blog post per week, that's 4 a month. Or okay, maybe that's too much for you. Just do one every other week, right? Do 2 a month. Then get them out there on your landing page, on your front-facing website. If you need help discovering if you have one of those, reach out to me, because most IDX pages allow you to post blogs and things like that. And there's some really inexpensive ideas for getting that kind of content out there too. So if your CRM doesn't have it, there's very inexpensive alternatives, and I mean super cheap, like $10 a month cheap alternatives for that. So just having a place for all your blogs. You literally could even do Squarespace. If you're operating more on kind of really old stuff and you like to be old school, but you'd like to have a place to do your blogs, then Squarespace is, I think, what is it, $10 a month?
Sounds about right. It's
$10 a month, or it might be $90 a year. It's cheaper if you buy it for a year. And then you have, a website that really doesn't have you don't have to have a bunch of information about yourself there. You can just literally use the website for landing pages. And so you can just start putting out all kinds of blogs and things like that. You might be asking yourself, well, geez, why don't I just use Facebook? Post everything on Facebook, because that's a blog in essence. The reason that doesn't work is because if you post a link to your Facebook page in an email, almost every email server will bunk you. That email won't get anywhere. Or if it does, which, if you're best friends with someone and you send them an email with a link to a Facebook post or something, depending on if they're on their desktop, then they have to log in kind of out in outer channels to their Facebook to even see it, and it's just a hassle. So you need a place that's just real easy, where you can have your blog post out there. You can distribute the email and drive traffic to it. You can record a video and reference it and put that out there. Makes everything easy to share on social media. And then following up with texts and phone calls to make sure people got it is just a great way to get into a routine, literally just every other week or something like that. And after a while, you will start to be quite the guru, the social media household name within your sphere. Can I give a bonus? Heck, do we have time? Can I give
We always have time.
We always have time. Well, I just don't want to waste your film in these cameras. You know what I mean?
I'm going to have to do a film change. Give me a second.
Yeah, we'll do a film change here in a second. I can get this out real fast, though. If you're listening to this and you don't have a Google My Business page, just turn this off right now and go get one. Ready? Turn it off. You have to have one because you can backlink everything that we're talking about right now. You can also post on your Google My Business as an update. So you go to your Google My Business, click on update. The blog that you just created, you can also put out there, and then you can put a link in that post driving people either to your YouTube channel or to your Facebook channel or your website that has all your information on it, that is the landing page. There's a lot of ways that you can use this 5-step strategy to backlink and get a bunch of SEO for yourself, which just is very organic. It makes you pop up a lot more when people are searching for a good real estate professional in their area. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you did not like this podcast, then reach out to Eric Johnson, and he will tell you exactly where to go and what to do.
Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.
Catch you later. Thanks for watching.